You're a swindler. Not only have you swindled me, you've swindled David Coons, you swindled a lot of men. I've already checked you out. Senator RAFFY TULFO.
Yes, sir.
Save me, please, because I need to be saved.
Yes, sir. I'm here to save you. Kailangan natin siguro ito ng tissue kasi baka mag-nosebleed kami dalawa ni Sherry. How are you, sir? Oh, thanks for coming,
I need
sir.
your help.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. 101%.
Senator.
Yes, sir.
RAFFY TULFO. You're the most honest man in the Philippines, I hear.
Oh, thank you. I'm so flattered, sir. How did you know about us?
Through a friend here in Manila. She told me I needed help. I was going to get a private attorney first. She told me to go to the senator. Senator's fair. Senator will find the truth. Senator will help me.
Thank you, sir. I'm so very
You're well
flattered.
loved here in the Philippines, so
Thank
I
you,
came
sir.
to use you, Senator.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much. And you're from California, Mr.
Yes,
Clearly?
I'm from California.
We're in California.
San Francisco Bay Area. I live in San Jose, California, sir.
Oh, I know where that is. I used to live in Oakland and Lafayette
Beautiful.
and Antioch and San
Very
Leandro.
good.
You know where that is?
Yes.
I was there
Wow.
for 13 years.
Wow.
Yeah. We're in San Francisco.
I was born in San Francisco. I was raised in Redwood City, the Bay Area, and I've lived in San Jose for the last 5 or 6 years, sir. But I've been in the Bay Area my whole life.
Is that right? What do you do? What
I
do you
drive
do
for
a living?
Uber.
For Uber?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So to get all this money and this love that I had,
All right.
I worked 12, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week to raise the money and my retirement for the love of this person that I was supposed to marry. I was supposed to have property. I was supposed to have a house. I was supposed to have a car. I was supposed to have a garden. I was supposed to have 3 businesses of a pig business. I invested for this woman. I trusted in her. I gave her everything. Okay?
And who's that woman, sir?
Pamela Pampelona. I met her on a Cupid dating site.
Cupid.
I was pretty stupid, wasn't I?
Oh, no, not really, sir. You just fell in love and you were being
And I
taken
became blind with love.
You're being taken advantage of.
Yes,
So,
sir.
It's not really your fault, actually.
And it's about 11 million pesos, sir.
Oh!
I have proof right here. It's all written down. Every receipt I ever had. Over 2 years of hard work. Part of it was my retirement.
How did it happen, sir?
She said she wanted to fall in love with me and have a new life. And it was
Okay.
all started from, said she lived on Guimaras Island and she was going to have a beautiful plantation with me. And she was going to have a beautiful house on the plantation.
Okay.
When I met her, I was 64 years old. I was ready to retire with Pamela.
Okay.
So she promised me all these beautiful things on Guimaras Island. That was the start of it. When I found out, she sent me pictures of foundations and houses that she was being built on the island. They were pictures of somebody else's house. There was no land there. She lied to me.
She asked you to come over and meet her in person?
But the problem was it was during COVID, so I couldn't go for 2 years.
So for the past 2 years, it was just like over the
Trust
phone?
and love and calling every day.
Video call?
Yes.
And
On Facebook.
And then that's when she started asking you for money
Yes.
up front?
Absolutely.
And how did she do that? Like, say,
She's saying,
she needs
you know,
something to
first
buy?
of all, it was land. And then she said her car was wrecked by her brother, so I bought her a brand new car.
So which one came in first, the car or the
car.
car? And how did she do it? How did she convince you to give money for the car?
Because she needed to drive, right? She needed to take care of her children.
She did say to you that she has children.
Yes.
Okay. And how many children?
3.
And she needed a car to drive her children around. And how much did you?
I gave her 1 million pesos for the car.
Man. Sobrang galante ito. Man, you're so generous.
I was in love.
So that's supposed to be for a brand new car.
It was a 2-year-old car. It was a Toyota Fortuna.
Well, you can buy a basic Toyota for 800,000. That would have been a brand new car for 800,000 pesos.
It was around. I'm not sure. I have to look up the price, but it was between 800,000 and 1 million.
Okay, but regardless, a car is a car. 1 million is a 1 million.
It was a small truck she bought first.
Before the car?
Yes, because she bought, and then she had a friend that she wanted to buy the Fortuna, but she
Wait a minute. So first you bought
I
her
bought her a Nissan truck first.
a Nissan truck, and how much?
It was around 800, I think.
800, and then after the Nissan truck?
She found a friend that wanted the Nissan truck, and they traded the Fortuna straight across.
Okay, to trade it to Fortuner. And so you have to add some more money.
No, the person really liked the truck, and they did a straight across deal, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
okay, all
But
right.
I don't know. I
All
wasn't
right.
there.
So after the Fortuner truck, what followed next?
The property of a beautiful plantation in Gimmer's Island.
Okay, and how much was the property?
I gave her big amounts for a couple months. It was over $1 million.
Yun ang property, oh.
Yes po.
That was a pig business that she started. This property here
Yeah.
was just built through the funds of my garden. So she showed me proofs of Gimmer's Island, right? But what I found out through private investigations, that she never owned any property in Gimmer's Island. She never had anything. It was a scam.
So what was those pictures?
It was pictures of people building houses somewhere else.
Oh, it was somebody else's house.
Yes.
Not the one that you were
Yes.
expecting from the money that you gave
Yes.
her. Oh, man, it was really a scam.
Yes.
And did you tell her about that when you found out?
The thing is I trusted her almost all the way for 2 years.
Okay.
And then she's been in a relationship with a man named Johannes Noe. That's him right there.
Dutch
He's also a
national.
foreigner.
He is.
Dutch naman po siya, idol.
Oh, okay. Did you talk to Hayanis?
You know, Johannes Noe
Johannes?
was using her Facebook, and he was talking to me like trying to get me to stop. Like, you're going to settle for this amount of money. You're going to take the car. You're going to take the plant money, and you're going to go. She wrote that on Facebook May 2. What I found out through investigations for the private investigator, Noe, Hans Noe, and Pamela Pampagona legally got married in the city of Passy on March 31st. Oh, Way before that.
Okay, can you read the messages,
Okay po.
Sherry? Okay.
Okay. I love you. I always announce you're my love of my life.
Who's
And it's
saying
from
that?
Pamplona.
Pamplona, okay.
And Mr. Daniel says, okay.
Bleep.
Bleep, bleep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then?
Miss Pamplona said, soon I got married October, babe. That's my plan. October our marriage in Philippines. I make my life to you. Whoever comment in my life, I don't care because I lay down my life to you. And I always love you and I will ready to die to you. You know I die for you. I always fight for my love.
Oh,
That's what Miss Pamplona says.
And she was legally married too.
and you never knew that.
I never knew that.
And she
until-
never said, although
until
you knew that she has
she had a
three-
relationship with a person, right?
Right.
She said she was married to this Hans. I've heard through a lot of hearsay because I had a private investigator go to Passy City.
Okay.
These two have been in contact with each other for the last 9 years.
She admitted to you that she have 3 children,
Yes.
right? And
Not
then-
by him though.
Not by him. But did you ask her from whom those children are?
Through a person that supposedly was very hard on her, and he abused her so badly that they separated.
Okay, all right.
And I don't know who the man is.
And you believe that?
Yes,
And because of that, you went on with the relationship, and that's
absolutely.
when you started giving money per her
Absolutely.
request. Okay.
Because I accepted her children, and I accepted her for the love.
When was the time that you found out that she was having a relationship with this guy, Johannes?
I didn't find out until June 1st, basically.
This
The
year?
real truth.
This year?
Yes.
Okay. How did you find out?
Through some investigation that I had through
You
some
hired
of
a
her friends.
private investigator.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. And what did the investigator tell you?
The investigator walked around and asked a bunch of questions, right? Mm-hmm. And this is the truth. For 2 years, she was in love with this guy. He was stuck in the Netherlands too during COVID.
Okay.
But they've been together for 9 years. They've been talking together for 9 years.
Is it possible that she's getting money from you and getting money from this other guy?
I don't know,
Johannes?
but I know one thing. Through the investigations that I had, by all her friends, and when asked where did she get the money, she said she got it from Hans, not me. So she lied about all my money. She didn't even lie about my relationship. It was a secret. And through private investigations, I found out she would tell everybody that since I was older than Hans, I was Hans' father when she interviewed everybody live when I was there.
Oh man, sakit no na. That really hurts. Even you're not really related to me and I'm not your relative. The way you're telling me
Sir
your
Raffy,
story, I'm
Senator
hurt.
Sir Raffy?
Yes,
Bro,
sir.
You know, I'm not here just for myself. I'm here for people that get abused by women like this on dating sites. I'm here to renew my family's name in California. I had to tell my family that I was taken for 10 million pesos. I had to come up
11. I said
or
11
almost
million.
11, yes. I had to tell my family. You know how hard that hurt? To tell my family in California what I did? And the stories that I have to tell you right now, they were shocked. They just couldn't believe it. My whole family's been affected. I've been affected.
Okay, when did you arrive here in the Philippines, sir?
Today.
And the reason you came over is to find out who's this girl and you want to talk to her.
I want my money
Find the
back.
truth and want your money back, of course. We'll do our best to get your money back.
And you know what? I have proof. I'm not the only one that she's done this to. I have proof. I can't prove it to you right now, but he's going to get a hold of you. I'm not the only one.
But you have documents showing that she receives those money and it was sent to
Right
her,
here.
to her account.
That's all money
Man,
from receipts.
makapal.
That is 2 years worth.
This is what they call tons of receipts.
You can look at them.
Oo nga mga kapatid, 25,000 pesos, 5,000, 15,000,
300, 250.
71,000, 20, 40, 10. The list goes on and on and on and on. Oh, man.
I have proof of all of them. I kept them all.
Good.
And you know what?
This is what we really need.
You know what? She's trying to settle that I get some plants in a car that she wrecked. It's all wrecked, the Fortuna, right?
Oh, so you were able to talk to her since you arrived and she wants to settle?
She wanted to settle for me getting half the plants, right? Me getting the car. I built a house. This is the true story. She told me, I'm building a house in Pasay City. It's my father's property. I'm going to build a beautiful house with your money. I built a house. I sweat my heart, soul, and tears for the love of Pamela to have a beautiful house with her kids. True story. All the monies are there.
So since you arrived, did you had a chance to talk to her? Yeah.
No, she doesn't want me there because her boyfriend's there. Or her new husband, Hans. When it was time for me to come to see all my beautiful things I gave her,
Okay.
she told me not to come.
So how did you know that she was trying to settle with you?
Between her husband, that's there now, and herself, right? With all the lies, right?
Okay.
They're trying to pawn me off like, you're only going to get half. I want half the plants since I built all the plants. You only get you only get the car. You could have the car. This is what I'm trying to tell you about the property that she built. She told me on her father's property there's going to be a house built, right? The house is built there, right? But it was on state land. It wasn't even her daddy's property.
You know what, sir? We call that here in the Philippines a thick-faced woman, makapalang mukha.
Yes.
You know, that's
And
what.
she did that to me.
But you talked to this guy, Johans,
Yes.
in person or over the phone?
No, just on text.
On text?
Yeah, like take half the plants and take the car and you'll be fine. That's all you deserve.
You want me to deport this Johans? Have him
Yes.
deported?
You go right ahead.
And Johans has been here for 9 years?
9 years, off and on.
And what does he do? Do you know?
I
What's his
have no
job?
clue, but he's from the Netherlands. He's Dutch. Right now, you need to tell Pamela Papillona. For 2 years, I've made almost 11 million pesos for her.
Yes, that's
She owns,
big bucks.
she owns a farm property that I know of, right? Mm-hmm. Right here. The piggery is a fake.
It's also a fake?
It's a fake.
This piggery is owned by other people?
Yes.
Not hers?
Yes.
And she made it appear that this is
Yes.
your investment,
Yes.
her investment.
Yes.
And the car too?
The car is still there, but it's wrecked. She's wrecked it.
And how about this farmland?
This farmland
Yeah.
that she owns right now?
Uh-huh. It's a fake.
No, it's real.
It's real. If all is fake, so how can we recoup this property like this piggery?
So
and it's
this
fake?
is what I'm trying to say, right?
Okay.
She wants to keep half the plants, right? That's not going to happen. I've given her 11 million pesos, right?
Right,
I've
right.
never asked for anything in return. Nothing. The house is on state property land. I don't know if I can touch that or not. I haven't even researched that yet.
Well, first of all, let's find out what did she do with all the money that you gave her? Is it true that she bought lands and
this property
house
here, she
and
just built for her garden, new garden.
is this picture a real picture of the
Her
property?
her new property that she just bought just recently.
You sure this is not a fake property?
No, it's for real. I had people check it out.
Okay. And whose name is it under?
Supposedly hers. It's located in Pasay City, right out. There's another barangay. It's just
Pasay?
right up above.
Rolly is the father of Pamela. Rolly.
Sir,
Nasaan si Pamela, sir?
Wala na sa bahay. Boyfriend, pamilya Daniel.
He thinks I am Hans's father. It's a lie.
Sir, si Daniel, ito yung original na boyfriend ni Pamela. Hindi ito tatay ni Hans. Bakit ang pagkakala mo itong si Daniel ay tatay?
I'm through that through my own private investigation.
Anong kailangan niyo sa kanya?
Yung mga pera na binigay ni Daniel kay Pamela, babawiin. Kung hindi, matidimanda si Pamela.
Hindi ko alam yun.
Nasaan ba si Pamela? Wala? Wala dyan?
Wala, sa farm ako, sa farm.
Sa farm ka?
Malayo ako.
Okay, kanino farm yan? Farm ni Pamela?
Hindi, sa akin.
Paano ka nagkaroon ng farm?
Hindi ako makapwede makapamaw.
Hindi, tinatanong ko paano po kayo nagkaroon ng farm? Paano mo nabili yung farm? Nagtatanong lang po ako, nag-iimbestiga lang po.
Pag-retire ko.
Ha?
Pag-retire ko na, binili ko.
Nag-retire. Ano po yung trabaho niya dati, sir?
Dati akong guro.
Teacher. Nakaipon kayo, tapos nakabili ka ng farm.
Nagmamadali ako eh.
Nagtatanong lang ako, sir, kasi maraming pera nakuha yung anak nyo kay Daniel. Pasensya na po sa mga tanong ko, sir, ha?
Sige.
Pakisabi na lang, sir, kay Pamela. Sagutin po yung tawag namin.
Sige na.
Obviously, the father has nothing to do with
Of course.
what Pamela's been doing to you. And most likely he doesn't know. All he knows is that you're the father
Of Hans.
of Hans. Oh, man, that really hurts.
Senator
Pamela's been doing
Raffy
this.
I'm
Yes.
so embarrassed to come here to tell you my story, but I have to. Because she's not only done it to me, she's done it to others. I have names, but she's done it to others too.
Okay.
In the 9 years with this man. Senator RAFFY TULFO,
Yes, sir.
save me, please, because I need to be saved.
Yes, sir. I'm here to save you. And thanks for coming. Thanks
This
for
is the
trust.
kind of stuff that she showed me when I first met her. The beauty. Oh. This is a true story right here. You see this picture right here?
Okay.
This is an engagement ring that I gave her. And you know who's wearing that? You know who's wearing that ring right now?
Johans.
Yes,
God.
I bought her the engagement ring, and you know what?
Yeah.
Her husband didn't even buy the ring. I did.
I can feel your pain, sir. I can feel your pain and frustration. I can really feel it.
The thing that breaks my heart is she lies. Even all this stuff right here with the pig farm. She took pictures of somebody else's.
Okay.
This right here,
Yes, sir. Show more.
her
more
name's
picture.
written all over it, right?
Okay.
But she never owned it. She took the names down afterwards. That's what I heard.
Which one is her name here? Pamela. There's a Pamela tarpaulin here.
Right here. She made all these graphics to put on a building, and then they were taken down afterwards.
Okay.
She didn't even own it. Here's the house. Here's the car I built. The car I bought her. I have all
Okay.
the receipts. There's a man that lives in the United States that wants to talk to you, but he doesn't want to be shown on live TV. But he's going to tell you his story too.
So nagpagawa po si Pamela ng mga tarpaulin na nakalagay yung kanyang pangalan that's supposed to be a business, and then ito po ay fake. So ngayon, ipinaskill po yung mga tarpaulin sa iba't ibang mga establishmento to make it appear na she owns it.
And I gave her all the money for that business, right?
And she
but
put
it never existed.
Exactly, and she puts a tarpaulin to show that
The piggery.
the piggery and all.
I gave her money because of the business.
Exactly.
She never owned it.
Exactly, to make it appear that she owns it.
There was a house being built in Guimaras. Foundations. I have them somewhere on my camera. I do have proof of the.
That she was able
that
to
she
put
sent
it-
me pictures of.
That she was able to put it up with your money that you gave her.
But it was a fake land and fake buildings.
Exactly, that's what I was trying to explain. How about this truck? She
No,
made it up.
I don't know where the truck came from. It's probably not hers.
Okay.
But it was just the business of feed, right? And the building. Everything that I pretty much gave her, right? The house that I built, right?
Yes, sir.
In Passy City. She told me that it was on her father's land when it first started, right? Mm-hmm. But after it was all built and all done, with the furniture, I bought all the furniture in there. It's my furniture. She's living in that house still with my furniture. She better hopefully get a lawyer because I have you.
Yes, sir. Eventually,
And I
she's
have
gonna
all
talk-
the proof. She don't have proof. I do.
I understand. I understand. Eventually, she's going to talk to us. But here, let me talk to Attorney Garrett. Attorney Garrett,
Yes, sir.
we have a case here. He's an American all the way from the U.S.
Okay, the case for our complaint today is a simple case of swindling or estafa.
So is that a criminal or civil case?
Yes, sir, it's a criminal case that can result in her imprisonment after trial, sir.
And she was married and still swindled my money. She was legally married by this man in Passy City, and still was taking my money and didn't tell me that they were married.
It doesn't matter whether she's married or not. The fact is, she wasn't really serious about having a
Absolutely.
relationship with you.
He's been a swindler and a cheater for a long time. It's all written down in the police departments between Pasay City and Iloilo.
Attorney Gary, it doesn't matter whether Pamela is married or not. The fact is that she wasn't really serious from the start when she got into a relationship with Daniel. All she really wanted was to get money from Daniel, to scam Daniel. So that's
So
what
she
you
wanted
said.
she wanted to be a successful businesswoman, so everybody would love her in her area that she works in.
Through swindling.
The misrepresentation that she was single can be an act of deceit that can make her liable for another act. We must
okay.
remember that the precondition of the transfer of money was that this girl was single, and at the time it was transferred, she was already married. It's already an act of deceit that is also criminally punishable. You should file these criminal charges to pressure her in order to settle and give back all the money. But even if she does return the money, she's still liable for the crimes. So
Okay, so-
whatever happens, the ex-girlfriend would most likely end up in prison. If we can produce her marriage certificate,
Everybody said she was married on March 31st
Okay,
in
we
Pasay
can,
City.
we can get documents pertaining to that, sir.
She has criminal records all over Pasay City and Iloilo.
She has criminal records? How did you know that?
I have people that checked it for me.
All right, we can check that. Yung
She's-
pangalan,
I got proof of FBI on my phone.
you do?
I do.
Attorney got it. So, meron tayong estafa and then swindling. Dalawa?
swindling and estafa is recognized as a single crime here. So estafa lang.
If we will file a criminal case against this girl, what would that be? Swindling or estafa?
It would be estafa, sir.
Estafa.
Under Article 315 of our revised penal code.
That's on top of the case that she is facing right now in some courts, maybe.
Yes, sir. What we could do is, if warrants are out of, if warrants are previously issued by this court, maybe we can get her to be arrested. It would make our case much easier.
Okay, all right, gotcha. So we're going to check with
Thank
the
you.
NBI
Thank you, Senator.
and all the other courts here in the Philippines to see if there is a outstanding warrant for us
Thank you, sir.
issued against
God
her.
bless
And-
you.
Yes, sir. And then we're going to call
God
the police.
bless.
And then try to find out where she's at and have her arrested, serve the warrant. Okay. Hello, Pamela.
You're a swindler. Not only have you swindled me, you've swindled David Coons, you swindled a lot of men. I've already checked you out. Don't smile, Pamela. You're a thief. You ruined my life. Now I'm going to ruin yours.
May atake
You
dito.
stink.
Give the gentleman a glass of water. Sir, I don't want you to have a heart attack.
I won't.
Yeah, just take it easy. Cool down.
She's a liar, man.
He's really very upset.
But only is complicated is is that really true?